Hello, you must have seen the question. In this video, you could able to answer the question. First, understand Arthashastra in a gist. Arthashastra is an encyclopedic work. It is believed that it is written by Chanakya or Kautilya. We are not exactly sure. There is no historical records that there is a person called Chanakya or Kautilya exists in historically. Reason being is that the book itself, Arthashastra, has been found in 18th or 19th century. Okay, the Arthashastra is an encyclopedic work. It talks about various ranges from warfare, taxation, policies, town planning, administrative policies, whatnot, everything. First, you understand whether the Arthashastra is an historical account of Mauryan period. That's the total question. Is Arthashastra a historical account of Mauryan period? Not exactly. Reason being is that Arthashastra there is no mention of the word Chandragupta Maurya or Mauryan Empire. You have to be very careful. But we know certain that it belonged to Mauryan Empire. But we're not exactly sure whether it is talking about Mauryan Empire or not. Okay, this is just now we deep dive into it. Here first we understand Arthashastra as a historical account of modern period. Arthashastra is more of prescriptive in nature. How an ideal state should be, what state ought to be, what state should strive for, how king should behave. That's it. Overall Arthashastra is about prescriptive in nature. How a state should be, how an ideal state should like. Okay, now we see the question. How far does Kautilyan Arthashastra work as a source of history of the modern period? Some introduction. Kautilyan Arthashastra is a text of encyclopedic nature which describes comprehensive political, social, and cultural life. But considering in nature, we need to be cautious as well as the determined source of study. That's it. That's the intro. And this is the body. If you see this Arthashastra as a source of history, it sheds light in various spheres of life, like political, foreign policy, taxation system. For example, Danda Mola Kausha, sorry, Kosha Mola Danda, that's income tax motto. Foreign affairs, Mitra Danda, you must have seen this already. Duty of the king, administrative hierarchies, how an administration should do, like agromony, district civil servant, economy, for example, how brothels should work. When Kautilya also suggests that brothels should have a near monopoly of state, brothels and alcohol, etc. He suggested that. And social, how women should do it, how women should when men should be employed in the state, etc. All these things. But it does have some limitations. What are the limitations? There is a lack of clarity regarding time. When is Arthashastra written? We don't exactly. Reason being is that some scholars even suggest that it is written by multiple authors because of the verbatim, and sometimes he uses one in Ashtadhyaya's grammar. Sometimes he does not. Panini's Ashtadhyaya grammar book. Yes, and obviously no mention of the word Maurya or Chandragupta. And yes, and last point is theoretical orientation. Prescriptive nature, what state should ought to be. It doesn't talk about the present, futuristic in orientation. It does not talk about the past too. It's more of like an ideal nature, how an utopian, how it should work. It's like a rule book on how it should be. And obviously, in some places, it has a Brahmanical biases, which is also expressed. Conclusion you can draw. That's why we need to corroborate with contemporary sources. That's it. You could also take screenshot of this. Thank you.